Hello everyone, welcome to the Hypergamous Journey. If you are a subscriber or have been a viewer of this channel for the last 2 years, please share and like the videos, share them with someone or people who you think could benefit from my dating advice, my dating experiences, and as I go on this hypergamous journey. This channel is for mature women in age and in mindset who would like some guidance, some real life storytelling about dating today in this modern world for a mature woman. I am 62 years old. I am Denise. And if you think you want help getting started dating again, I have a free dating guide that you can request at thehypergamousjourney@gmail.com. And I also have Affirmation Journals on Amazon under this channel's name, The Hypergamous Journey. So I want to talk about fear. Fear. The hypergamous journey is not for the women who are not sure about what they want, their end goal in this hypergamous journey, in your hypergamous journey. For me, the end goal is marriage. And I'm very clear about that. And I say it every opportunity, almost in every video, I think. So I'm very clear about wanting marriage for myself. I know that I want it because I feel that it would, with the right person, it's a good thing for me. I've been single all of my life, and I am ready to share the rest of my life with a masculine protector, provider, leader man. And I have had one or two of those masculine men in my life in my younger days, around, I guess in my 20s, early 30s. One man was like 40 something and I was in my mid 20s, and another man was 40 something and he was in his mid, and I was in my mid 20s then. And so, those men really didn't appeal to me because they were older by at least 15, 20 years, though they were established in their careers. But I didn't know about hypergamy then. And so now I do. So I want to talk about fear. So I mentioned fear in the last video that's entitled He Apologized. And I'm going to put all of the videos related to this particular date, or the dates we've had, maybe in a playlist, so you can kind of view them all together. And then, if things get serious, I may just delete them. Okay, so be prepared. So when I put them out, go and watch them, because I will probably delete them if we get serious. But right now we're just dating. He hasn't, said anything about being exclusive or anything like that. So fear. When we went on a date Saturday night. He texted me when he got home Saturday night to say he enjoyed my company. I liked his comments, and then I didn't hear from him again until Wednesday. So that's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, the fourth day I heard from him. And in between that time, I had a whole bunch of insecure things come up. Like I'm going to run him away if I don't communicate with him. He's going to, not call anymore. That's the end of it. What else? Are you sure you should do that? Not initiate communication with him. And so I had to stop it's like, just stop. And started doing this particular affirmation, I am sacred and precious. And I got that from one of Chloe's videos. I think a while back I told you I had, Chloe has 290 something videos, probably about 300 now. But at the time she had 290 something videos. And I started from video 1 and worked my way up to the 291st video. And in there, she had this thing. It wasn't even an affirmation, something she said, you know, you have to see yourself as sacred and precious. And so I decided to make that as my affirmation, that I am sacred and precious. And so I had to honor the little girl that wanted to like scream and cry and kick her feet, you know, basically have a temper tantrum that he wasn't going to call anymore. Oh, he wasn't going to come back. And I was like, all right, little girl, I hear you. I see you. I love you. But that's not true. Everything leading up to, you know, this misbehavior has been positive. And I needed to give him space and grace. Because we all make mistakes, right? We don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater. Meaning, we don't want to discard someone because they made one mistake. And really, he could have been testing me, which I said, or I know it wasn't personal. At least it didn't feel personal. It could be just a behavior that he has always done, and no one said anything, or, you know, there was no need to do anything different. So I had to, you know, excavate that emotional place where the little girl in me wanted to have a temper tantrum and create fear. And what I know for sure is this. No one can take away what God has for me. That I know for sure. And even if this gentleman did not call back, or, you know, for whatever the reason, if he didn't call back, I knew and I know it's for my best interest. That whatever happens of him leaving or us not going on another date, it's for my best interest. I heard someone say rejection is really God's protection. Now, you know, if I don't hear from a person and I call them up and I'm always initiating, you know, then the balance of power shifts. The whole role of dating shifts. And you're going to get hurt if you take on the masculine role of chasing after a man. But the thing is with this fear is that your faith has to be stronger than your fear. I know if this is the man that God has for me, he ain't going nowhere. We're going to have our differences and we're going to talk it out like two real good and grown adults. And we're going to get back on track. Because the whole point of dating is to see if you're compatible. See if you can have good communication with each other, get to know each other. And so happened, we had our first misstep early. So it was only the third date, 45 days in. It was only 45 days in when the misstep and the mistake happened. So one viewer said that I should block him and I deserve better. Sure, I could. But who's perfect? He's just being himself and what has been accepted by other women on other dates. But he knows that he likes me. He knows that I like him, and he knows that will not be tolerated. He knows how I feel about it. So I don't expect that to happen again. I don't expect that to happen again. So we can't be so quick to cancel someone or dismiss someone who overall has the qualities that we're looking for. And especially if they realize the error of their ways and comes back, the error of his way and comes back and says, you know what? I looked at that and I put myself in your shoes and know that I would not like that if you did that to me. So stay the course. Don't let your fear, your insecurities, your childhood wounds and trauma dictate your adult decisions and how you interact with a man that shows promise. I knew that I couldn't project my insecurities onto him because he got his own. Everybody has them. The beautiful thing I learned from this with my little girl stuff coming up is that she didn't control me. It's like, little girl, go sit down somewhere. I'm in control here. I'm the 62-year-old adult and you're the 7-year-old. Go sit down. Do what I say do. And she did. And she felt so much better. She felt so much better, and she has not reared her little temper tantrum, has not come back since. So I realized it's like, oh, okay, I've grown in this area so much, because before it would have just overtaken me physically anyway, the emotion of it. And of course I journaled on it and got clarity on my game plan. I'm an avid journaler. I am an avid journaler. So something happens to me and my family goes through my closet. They'll see all these journals and they will connect. They have enough stuff to write a book. Actually, I have enough stuff to write my own book. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you, your faith has to be stronger than your fear. And you have to take a stand on what you want out of dating and stick to it. And don't let anyone or anybody change your mind about it or tell you you're not going to find a man who's going to do this, that, and the other. You have to stay the course and do your daily spiritual practice. I talked about that many videos back about creating a daily spiritual practice that will keep you grounded when your little girl wants to have your internal little girl wants to have a temper tantrum. You can tell her to shut up and sit down, or you can talk lovingly to her and say, yes, I know, but go sit down. We got this handled. So you create whatever you need to calm the little girl inside of you and not let that fear overtake your adult faith. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and the Amazon's journals. And the journals are on Amazon. See you in the next video. Bye.